I'm Pat Kiernan. Thanks for joining me for Pat's Papers today. We'll begin in Washington.
The headline in the Washington Post tells much of the story. It says, "At a monument to peace, a day of deadly violence." The paper with extensive coverage of the shooting at the Holocaust Memorial Museum in Washington. Police say it was an 88-year-old white supremacist who pulled the trigger in the attack that took the life of a security guard. They're calling it the tasering heard round the world. Video of a 72-year-old woman being tasered by Texas law enforcement. The Austin American-Statesman says the viral video shows a belligerent 4'11" grandmother getting tasered during a roadside pullover. She dared the officer to use the taser when she wouldn't sign a traffic citation for driving her pickup 60 miles an hour in a 45 zone. The New York Times is calling it a style investigation. What happened to make round sunglasses the must-have look for summer? One factor may have been the enthusiasm for a pair of John Lennon's glasses that were sold at auction in 2007. The big digital TV changeover is set for Saturday. A front-page story in the Sun Sentinel offers answers to 6 frequent questions about the government mandate to shut down conventional television transmitters. The affordable way to get the new channels is to use a converter box, but many people are using this as their excuse to buy a brand new digital TV. "Do not adjust your set" is bad advice, says tech writer Eric Taub in the New York Times. Taub has a step-by-step guide today to making sure your new HD TV is properly adjusted for your optimal viewing. Fidgeting at your desk seems to be the standard these days. People just don't sit still like they used to, so office furniture makers are responding with chairs designed for the restless. The Wall Street Journal says standard chairs seem to be designed for people to sit up straight, and yet we end up doing gymnastics the way we move around at our desks these days. Finally, the headline in the New York Post is, "Oops, I tossed $1 million." It's a sad photo. It shows a woman picking through a garbage dump near Jerusalem. She bought her mother a new mattress and then threw out the old one. It was only then, after it was long gone, that she remembered that she had hidden about $1 million in cash inside it. She still has not found it.
If you think this report's helpful to you to thin out the news, you can get an email from me every morning, the top stories. You subscribe at patspapers.com. That's also where you'll find links to all of the stories I've talked about today.